Back on the Vibe, doing the core support. Got it all sanded down. Went all over it, made sure there was no bodywork that needed. Really straight, got it all masked off, ready for primer. Wanted to show you what it looked like beforehand. What will happen is I'll put self-etch primer on this, scuff it down with 500 grit, mix up a little bit of this, I don't know, it's like a grayish, flat grayish color. Mix that up. Then after that's all done, got this Chromax A-7480S. Works fantastic. Mimics the factory, how it's like a flat, but it kind of has a little bit of a sheen, kind of like an eggshell. So that'll happen. You'll be seeing it. But got the car in primer, except for that. We'll edge out the hood and the door or the hood hinges along with this. Then I could go around, block the car itself, front fenders, hood, bumper cover. Probably end up painting the bumper cover first. Then the rest of the car. Updates. Got that primered, as you've seen, and there's a little bit of corrosion. Ended up sanding all that out. So I gotta primer that. Then underneath the hood gets scuffed. I'm probably gonna just spray that on the car. That way I'm not marring the bolts. That way it looks more factory. But this thing should turn out really nice. I was actually worried about that a little bit, but that turned out pretty good. But yeah, there it is. Happy, good times. Okay guys, going to scuff down the underneath the hood here with a red scuff pad. Gotta do that so the paint bites to it. Then I'll mask everything off, mix up some paint, and go to town. Then it'll be done. all scuffed down, masked off, ready for color. For the prop rod here, I'll spray around here first, leave it dry, then I'll lift right there. This is gonna get pretty marred up from the hood latch anyhow, so that's no problem. I'll spray that in, then just leave it go from there. This is where the job starts going quick, guys. We got the core support painted from here to on the other side. I got that jam clear coat put on there, which, like I said, looks like factory. And got all the stickers on mast. But yeah, this, like I said, it's gonna start going quick. Getting all the tabs, hood bumpers. Got the horn put back on, all the wiring put back in this little guy, another hood bumper, but I can put the airbag sensor back in, washer fluid jug back in. Then I gotta clean some rust off of the hood latch and respray it, make it look like new. Then we can focus on the outside again. Okay guys, gonna show you what I got here. This might be a little bit difficult with one hand, but I'm gonna spray out of the color. But there's no clear, obviously, on the piece of tin. So what you do, wax and grease remover. Just like I said, bear with me. Put a little bit on the spray out, and I'll mimic clear. Show you what this looks like. Focus. Come on, man. Yeah, it's pretty darn close. I mean, especially for angle, flop, air pressure, humidity, all that affects color. I wish it would focus a little bit better. Having a hard time with it. What if I do this? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, especially looking at it with the naked eye and not through a camera lens, it looks pretty damn good. So I'm gonna run with that. I'm blending anyhow. What blending is say I gotta paint this fender. Most of this here, I'll bring color about here from here. So I'll spray, I'll hit about here, then go with the gun. I'll fan with the gun. But I will be painting this door. Actually, I'll be clearing the door for the most part. A little bit right here will be color. So I'll bring the gun across, right, hit it right about there, and fan out with color. Now this side over here, because of that mark there, I'll be painting obviously pretty much the whole fender. Then the bottom of the door, I'll just mist that color in. Along with this here, I'll blend color that way. I could get away with just painting that door, obviously, because I gotta paint this door. But this here, I'm gonna try to quit color right about here. That way all this here will just be clear coat. So obviously it won't matter then. I could be painting that white, and over here would not matter, because I'll just have the factory paint with a little bit clear on it, a little bit extra clear, but that's all. Tip here, guys, guide coat makes life so much easier whenever you're blocking. You'll be able to see everywhere that you missed or just need sanded more. Really prefer the dust, the powder kind, but the can works good too. Maybe you can actually practice your graffiti, write your name on it, do what you want. Bumper cover. There's one thing I gotta say is it ain't gotta be perfect, guys. It ain't gonna be perfect. Will never be perfect. Never was perfect. So it doesn't need to be perfect. If you think it's gonna be perfect, you shouldn't, really shouldn't even try it. It's like little guys like that. You know, those are just rock chips that, honestly, with the paint and clear coat on it, and once it's on the car, I mean, that's a pretty low part of the bumper. You'll never see that. Never, ever, ever see that. So that's what we got. You did a little bit more drying on it. Wiped it down with a rag and just some hot water. Then dried it off with another lint-free rag. Gonna wipe it down with wax and grease remover. Then I'm gonna do some painting. There she be, 2 coats of clear. Looks pretty good. Pretty clean. And especially for how dirty the garage is at the moment. Look at that color. That color is just wow. The metallic in it. Nuts. How to do the rest of the car. All right, got the stripe removed. Both stripes, actually. Now, all needs done before it can wet sand is mirror needs to come off. The window welting needs to come off. Door handles need to come out, which those are really easy. I love how GM and Toyota did this. You just pull this little cap off. There's a, I believe it's a T30 through here. You just loosen that up. This cap comes off. and you just slide this over, then the gasket itself comes out too. It's really nice. But they did that so you didn't have to take door panel off. Oh, that's what I like to think anyhow. But to get the mirror off, I gotta take door panel off, because the plug for the mirror is right about here and there's no access for it. So no big deal. I already got this side all tore back down. Pretty simple. I need to take stripe off this side. Started to, then the battery died in the drill. So yay! All wet sanded. I did everything that's getting blended with 1200. Like I said, this color here, I'll start fanning the gun right about here. It'll dust back probably right about here, right about like that. And also the pillar, that color matches pretty dang nice, but just want to make sure, don't want to have to wet sand and mask the car off all again. Same on this side. Got everything wet sanded. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a really good wash job. Get all the nooks and crannies. Get it all the dust blowed out of it. Because the cleaner it is, the cleaner this paint job's going to come out. So next time you see it, it'll be all washed. Car's clean. Floor's, well, clean, I guess. But this thing was dirty. And all the jams and cracks, and that thing must have been washed since it was like new. But got it all washed. I just gotta mask it off and wipe it down. Ready for paint. That will be tomorrow, so very, very soon. last. A couple little tricks there I use. Back masking, which that needs addressed there a little bit, but I'll get that whenever I go to wipe it down with wax and grease remover. Gives me one last look at everything, make sure I got everything. But wax and grease remover, then we'll throw some paint on this thing, see what she turns out like. And there's nothing. Didn't flow as nice as what I'd like it to. It was a little bit warmer today, but it looks good. There's some dirt in it. Yeah, to be expected. It's an old garage. It's not a paint booth. But I think it looks pretty good for an old garage. And that's hard to believe, that color though. So much metal flake. It looks so deep. But, unmask it tomorrow. Possibly put it together. You've seen there's a couple bugs. I got 2 of them out. I see that one there found a permanent home. It is going to need wet sanded and buffed. I might show you that process too. All depends how much time I get here, but if not, I'll definitely have a done video of it. But there it is. Alright guys, what I'm doing here, I got 2 plugs that were broken, that one there and this one here, which I already changed. But what I'm trying to do, instead of getting into the wiring, I'm pulling the, where'd they go? The wires. Pulling the wires out. Essentially rebuilding the plug. So, gotta snap this little case off. They make tools for this, but I don't have them. Really hard to see. Let's try to get to focus. But right on the, right in here, there's just this little tab. You gotta dig in there. If you, like I said, if you had the right tools, no big deal whatsoever. But it's fighting me a little bit. You know, you hear that little ping. But you want to get the finger off of the metal part. It's a little plastic finger, holds it in. Just gotta feel around. Another thing you could do, see if you have a sharp pick, go from the back side of it. This is obviously the donor plug. I'll try to get this in focus for you. You wouldn't want to be stabbing the good O-ring like that. Just end up pulling them guys off the whole way. And you can kind of see in the back side of it might be another way to get to it, which at this angle here I could see it perfect. I'm gonna try to get you guys that shot. See right in between there? I mean, it's, come on, you kind of see in there, you can see that little tab. You just got to push that in towards the center, then these will release. No problem. Yeah, no problem. Yay! That was easy. Easy as it could get. Now, what you don't want to do, I don't know. I'm not an electrician. I would make sure you got an idea of which one. You know, obviously that's red with a black tracer. That's just red. You don't want to pull both of these plugs apart not knowing which one goes where. Wish me luck on the second one. And for the record, this is the good plug. The other plug, I could just smash it and be done with it. So, try not to destroy it. Waller that hole out a little bit. This is hard for you to watch. Just imagine my frustration right now. I mean, it's easy. Yeah, it's really easy. Anybody can do it. You used to do this in school. If you have the right tools, like I said, it's not bad whenever you have the right tools. They make a it's almost like a little pick kit. Have your own little probes that go in here. Oh, this is frustrating. I'll be back whenever I get this one done. Okay, guys, this is exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show you. Get in there. That little tab right there is what I'm trying to get at. What you want to do is pop this up. Pop that up and push this back at the same time. Problem is, whenever you only have two hands, push that up, pull that out. That's how that comes out. But since I figured this plug here ain't any good, what else to do but rip it all apart with a pair of channel locks and show you guys how they're put together. How to get that guy out of there without doing that to this. Dirty bugger. As soon as I shut the camera off, that guy come right out of there. Oh my. Well, I don't know. Could be worse. I could still be fighting with it. But yeah, that just goes in there like that. And these guys, they're like a safety clip. It just pops right back on there. And you got a plug that don't look like anything ever happened to him. This one here was fine. Go figure. Because that's a really easy one to get to. I mean, they're all right there. Like these ones here, what you do is just pop that little guy back, and it holds itself too. Then you just push it down, then the wire comes out. But like I said, that one was fine. Go figure. Well guys, together, minus a fog light, which is ordered. Just gotta wait for it to come in. Got door handles in, door panels back on, mirrors are on, inner fenders are in. The only problem is, kind of missing something. So that's gonna be about a week or so before that comes in. So till then, there she is. Forgot to mention too, got the radiator in. Brand new one. Ended up keeping these are the original fans, and put another condenser in it out of the white parts car. But there's the radiator out of the white parts car. Where was it? Yeah, right here. This little nipple here broke off. So for the money and for what the car is, ended up getting a new radiator. There's the other fan. It's just trashy looking. I didn't like it. So we kept the 30,000 mile one, part of the old radiator. But hey guys, next time you'll see it, front end will be on, and we'll wrap up this video. Alright y'all, this is the only chance I'm gonna get to wrap this video out. But it's wet. It's been sitting out here for about a week. Just letting the paint harden up real good. In the next video I'll show you how to wet sand and buff, get some dirt nibs out of it. And word from up top is they don't want the stripes back on it, so it will not have any stripes. Well, there she is. Body work. No more dent in the door. No more door rub. Lined up beautiful. I still can't believe how nice that lined up. Oh, and I blended in this pillar here. You can still see the little cut line that'll come right out of it. New headlights, new fog lights. But there she is, guys. Let me know what you think. Next one coming soon.